Hey there! Have you ever stopped to wonder why, in the absence of any trauma or pathology, you often find yourself struggling with movement issues and those annoying aches and pains that seem to accompany you throughout the day? It's a common experience for so many of us. What might surprise you is that almost 90% of these issues are tied back to a single root cause. The catch, however, is that most of us remain blissfully unaware of what exactly that one culprit is. Without identifying this key factor, it becomes quite the puzzle to figure out how we can actually improve our movement, alleviate discomfort, and enhance our overall sense of comfort. But hey, that's why we're here today, to unravel that mystery and provide you with some practical solutions to help you move with greater ease and feel better in your own body. But before we jump into that, please take a quick moment to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring you more valuable content like this. So let's roll up our sleeves and dive into the details. So what's the underlying issue behind that feeling of tightness and those movement restrictions? Let's embark on a little experiment together. Try gently moving your wrists around with an open hand. Notice the freedom of motion. Now clench your fist as tightly as you can and attempt the same motion again. What do you notice? Your movement is now significantly more constricted and might not be all that comfortable. The reason behind this disparity lies in muscle tension. When muscles are tense, they effectively reduce the available space within your joints. This limited space, in turn, concentrates pressure on specific points, often resulting in discomfort or pain. But why does our body seem to be playing a sneaky game with us? Are our muscles conspiring against us? Not exactly. You see, our bodies are hardwired to be efficient. Efficiency translates to conserving energy, which is beneficial for survival. Think about riding a bike. If you go in a straight line from point A to point B, you're using less energy compared to taking a convoluted route through points C, D, and E. However, this efficiency comes at a cost. Restricted motion, while efficient, can lead to those pesky aches and pains we're all too familiar with. So the question becomes, how do we address this issue of reduced space? Let's break down the solution into 3 key steps. Step 1. Relax those muscles. First things first, we need to tackle the issue of muscle tension. Picture muscles as stress balls. When they contract, they essentially push fluid away from the contracted area, restricting joint movement. So, to regain space, we need to decrease this tension. One approach is to choose body positions that naturally provide more room for movement. Ever noticed how your rib cage changes shape when you're lying on your side? The force of gravity can be your ally here, allowing you to expand the dimensions of your torso. Moreover, slower movements inherently generate less tension than rapid ones. So consider opting for controlled, deliberate actions. Here's a neat trick. The way you breathe plays a significant role in muscle tension. Quieter nasal breathing creates less tension compared to audible mouth breathing. Remember, even seemingly small adjustments in your breathing patterns can make a notable difference in reducing overall muscle tension. Step 2. Expand your range of motion. Now let's tackle the issue of limited range of motion. Are you someone who struggles to touch their toes or experiences persistent hip tightness? You're definitely not alone in this. Often, this is linked to increased muscle activity in the lower glutes and hip flexors, which restricts motion. But don't fret, there are specific exercises designed to target these areas and alleviate the tension causing your limitations. One of these magical exercises is the walking wall squat. It's like a magic spell to counteract these issues. This exercise helps restore lost motion and simultaneously reduces tension. By addressing these specific muscle groups, you're essentially reclaiming your body's ability to move more freely and comfortably. Step 3. Boost your movement efficiency. Now comes the fun part. How do you become more efficient at moving now that you've unlocked more range of motion? It's like leveling up in a video game. The secret lies in intensifying your exercise routine to challenge your body further. But of course, the exercise needs to strike that perfect balance. It should enhance your range of motion without overburdening your muscles. Enter the box squat. It's a more advanced version of the walking wall squat and offers a way to strengthen the specific muscles crucial for maintaining that newfound freedom of motion. By increasing your strength in these areas, you're ensuring that the increased space you've acquired remains functional over time. This increased strength not only enhances your movement capacity, but also reduces the chances of aches and pains returning to haunt you. Now let's expand our toolkit with 2 more exercises that can contribute to reducing muscle tension, enhancing movement, and promoting overall comfort. Exercise 1. Hip flexor stretch and diaphragmatic breathing. Tight hip flexors are a common issue, often contributing to lower back discomfort and limited hip mobility. To target this area, try the hip flexor stretch with diaphragmatic breathing. Start by kneeling on one knee with the opposite foot forward in a lunge position. Gently tilt your pelvis backward to feel a stretch in front of your hip. Now, instead of just holding the stretch, combine it with diaphragmatic breathing. Inhale deeply through your nose, allowing your abdomen to expand, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. This deep breathing pattern helps release tension in the hip flexors while enhancing overall relaxation. Repeat on both sides for a soothing release of tension and improved hip flexibility. Exercise 2. Cat-cow stretch for spinal mobility. Our spine plays a pivotal role in movement, and maintaining its mobility is essential for overall comfort. The cat-cow stretch is a simple yet effective exercise to enhance spinal flexibility and alleviate tension along the entire back. Begin on your hands and knees in a tabletop position. As you inhale, arch your back and lift your tailbone while looking up, cow pose. As you exhale, round your back and tuck your chin towards your chest, cat pose. This rhythmic movement encourages spinal articulation, stretches the muscles along the back, and promotes relaxation. The key is to sync your breath with your movement. Inhale during cow pose and exhale during cat pose. Perform several rounds of this exercise to gradually improve your spinal mobility and alleviate any stiffness. With these additional exercises in your arsenal, you're equipped to address a wider range of muscle tension and movement issues. By integrating these exercises into your routine, along with the strategies mentioned earlier, you'll be well on your way to moving more freely, feeling more comfortable, and enjoying a greater sense of well-being in your daily activities. Remember, the journey to better movement and enhanced comfort is a continuous process. So stay committed and patient as you reap the rewards of a more harmonious relationship with your body. So the bottom line is this: when it comes to moving more effectively and feeling better within your body, It's all about understanding how muscle tension impacts movement, adopting strategies to create more space, and then maximizing your efficiency in utilizing that space. By following these steps, you're embarking on a journey towards smoother, more comfortable movement. A journey that promises to improve your overall quality of life. So go ahead, put these strategies into action, and let your body experience the joy of movement without unnecessary limitations. Your body will thank you.